They've traveled across the lands to uncover a world where oceans are alive. Mountains call out. Forests share their secrets, animals thrive, and where nature is the overpowering force. They've shown determination, grit, and sheer will with 2,500 kilometers of coastline, towering mountain ranges, unforgiving deserts, 9 provinces, changing landscapes, and a wealth of flora and fauna, and the roughest kids around. South Africa is our playground, and this is Roughing It Out. Round 1 will see the fierce wildebeest compete against wild cheetahs for a cash prize of 10,000 rand, and even more importantly, for the chance to say without question that they have roughed it out.
Welcome to Roughing It Out, where we continue with the wild adventures. Today we'll be roughing it out with Farmer Redbeard, just outside the town of Ashton and the heart of Beerde River Valley.
And this time around, we're all about that farm life. But before we continue with all of today's challenges, here's a glimpse of what happened last week.
Last week saw the rough kids from racing bikes to racing in a dam.
Just one.
Okay, yes, go fill up your water quickly.
Dam gaat hier hardloop het.
Go back. Hey, go back. Okay, go put it here, Tato. Put it here. Go.
Because for my second stop kale, sizafila heavy kakhulu. Kuba last week besingayenzi kakuhle. Bismane loser. So siqonda this week sithi abawinayo.
Welcome, teams. Both wild cheetahs and fierce wildebeest have been doing incredibly well, as we have seen you endure under immense pressure.
And today is sure to be no different. We are joined by Farmer Redbeard, and apart from him being known for his red-colored beard, he's also being known for appreciation of the balance in nature.
And today, here's a bucket list of challenges to test your teamwork, communication skills, and of course, to see if you can rough it farm style. Farmer Redbeard here will tell you all about today's challenges.
Good morning teams, welkom hierso. Vandag gaan ons 'n paar goedjies doen. Julle gaan eers leer hoe om 'n groenteplantjie aan die gelewe te kry in 'n groen huis wat julle self gaan bou. Daarna gaan ons leer om vuur veilig te maak. Ons gaan koffie maak, ons gaan stokbrood maak en julle gaan julle eie botter skit. En dan gaan ons dit eet natuurlik na die tyd.
Ons gaan lekker eet vandag. Teams, I hope you've had everything right. So right now you're gonna have 10 minutes to make your very own greenhouse from scratch.
This is your greenhouse that you're going to build. This is where you're going to put in your growth medium. That's just a nice way to say you're going to put some soil in it so that you can put the seed in there and it will germinate and grow. Medium. I just use a nice sand mix.
Farmer Redbeard carefully explained to the rough kids how to construct a miniature greenhouse from recycled materials. I hope they pay close attention, since they'll soon be put to the test.
Squeeze it in. Like that. And that is a greenhouse.
For stage 1, each team must complete 1 greenhouse bottle using the method shown to them by Farmer Redbeard. They will have 10 minutes to complete this challenge.
Quickly, did you put it in? Put in the seed. Get another seed. I want some.
Besinike ibhotile nesanti neseeds zebeetroot. Kofuneke sike ibhotile no then le phezulu uzoba sisiciko. Then kufuneke ugrobhoza ngaphansi, then ugalela isanti.
Wait.
Ebesina plan yethu kuba mna benzothatha eza seeds ndizifake ngokwamphile ndizicanceshele uHope ebezawuqobhoza imiqobo aphinda asike nebhotile. And then uRohan noThathu ebezolanda isanti.
Yeah. There. Wait. No, guys, I think.
Looks like there's a bit of confusion over at the fierce wildebeest. Let's hope they did enough to persuade Farmer Redbeard as both teams finish their greenhouses.
We were working together as a team. I wouldn't say really that anything slowed us down.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop the clock. Yeah.
Okay, let's see how you did. Now we're gonna compare yours to mine. It looks almost the same.
Exactly.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Nice.
Let us compare yours to mine.
I think the other team didn't win because when you the top part of the bottle, you're supposed to put it over the other pieces of the bottle, but then they put it inside.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, teams.
Wow, that was so much fun. Now it's on to the hard work. But before the WAF kids get stuck in, let's take a quick break.
Before the break, the Rough Kids completed a greenhouse bottle as part of their sustainable living. After all that, it was time for some good old-fashioned farm fun as the Rough Kids took a tractor ride with Farmer Redbeard. I wonder if they know that they are headed to their next challenge.
Guys, welcome to the bush camp where you'll learn about how Farmer Redbeard was taught to survive using your two hands and only the basics.
Farmer Redbeard, what's next?
Well, firstly we're going to learn how to make a fire safely. And then we're going to make moer coffee and some stick bread.
There you have it, guys. You have 15 minutes to make your dough. Are you ready?
Yes!
And hopefully I get this right the first time. The wind is blowing.
Once again, Farmer Redbeard gives the Rough Kids a quick demonstration. This time, he shows them how to light a fire using dry twigs and leaves.
Light. Then you can start to put on your thicker sticks. Good. Like that. See, I only used one match. Now it's your turn.
For stage 2, the teams will need to safely make their own fire using only dry leaves and 3 matches. The fire will be used in their upcoming challenges.
The wind is blowing, so I'm going to give you a bit of a kickstart. I'm going to give you 3 matches. Okay, and now you can go and start your fire. Good luck.
Come, guys.
Okay, so the wind is blowing. I'm going to give you 3 matches to start your fire.
Wild cheetahs plus ne-fears all the fears sinika imichinga imi-3 so ngoku wasixabana sithathe ii-leaves not ezi-green ezi-brown but ezi-green ezona ezingazuyenza umlilo babakalight So xa sathatha nezisticks ezibhityileyo sithatha ne-wood ukuze sizokwazi uyeza umlilo bakalantuzi. Oko sitrayisha kalayita umlilo, oko sitrayisha ukuthi waphela ngumatshisi.
The wild cheetahs are in a lot of trouble because their match has finished.
So you just have to use it wisely. Only have to use this wisely. Nice.
I enjoyed trying to make a fire, again, without fire lighters. And so that was exciting a bit. And there wasn't really a time that I didn't enjoy the challenge. It was really easy.
Guys, we need to keep our fire burning, get more branches to keep it going.
Try to scratch here. You see this part is the one that doesn't have, because this one is finished.
Make sure you burn it from the inside.
Whoa! Looks like there's some trouble over at the wild cheetahs who are battling to get their fire going.
Into esenze sangayibini challenge was uba umlilo wethu nekhalibhodi lethu bengekho right kakuhle. Kasikwazi uwenza umlilo nekhalibhodi lethu kaze kwazisebenza.
There wasn't really a time that I didn't enjoy the challenge. It was really easy, given that he showed us, gave a demonstration before the time, and he gave us a few points and tips. And so all we had to do was listen and remember what he showed us and told us. And so we did exactly that.
With the fierce wildebeest managing to keep their fire burning, it's off to the next stage. Right, with the fire making challenge down and out, it's time for the dough making challenge.
Farmer Redbeard, please brief us about the dough making challenge.
Okay, so first off, we need to have some flour to start your dough. So I've got a very nice family recipe that I use.
Next up, Farmer Redbeard shared his special family recipe with the rough kids, showing them how to prepare their very own dough.
Tepid water. Stick your fingers in there. Dry today, so I would suggest 4.5 cups of water. Good. Good. I have some recipes for you that you can follow. I hope you have listened to what I have said. Because your bread needs to rise for it to be nice. Okay, good.
Well, teams, you've seen, you've heard. Now it's time to do it yourselves. Right?
Yes.
Awesome, let's do this.
For stage 3, each team will need to make their own dough using the Farmer Redbeard method. Their dough will be used in a later stage.
Go, 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 go. Okay, salt.
Wait a second.
Sugar.
And salt.
Is that enough, guys? Yeah, it's enough. And he added a little bit of sugar.
Sugar.
Not that much.
It's fine.
Yeah, because we put in a lot of salt as well.
Epheleleyo. Nifake ityiwa. Nifake iswekire. Nifake amanzi amangangemlinganiselo.
Put it all in there.
Who's going to pour it in?
I'll just. Okay, yeah.
Tato?
5 glasses, please.
Come.
Whoa, wait, just put down the bucket. You'll just scoop it in and then.
I enjoyed the dough making challenge because I love cooking. Even though I'm not really keen on what to do, I usually just experiment in the kitchen. And so usually it comes out really nicely. Not all the time, but most of the time.
Okay, Chad, is your knuckles clean? And I think I need to go with your
One sachet dry yeast.
Okay, let's see what's there.
Okay. And now it says add oil. Mother's oil.
How many cups of sugar?
Into endiyithandileyo wasibona sikwazile uqova sayenza isongo saba right.
Okay, stop. Maybe a bit more, just a bit more.
So I was responsible for kneading the dough, and Suma, she put in the oil. I think it was Benjamin or Tifley who put in the water, and I put in the yeast.
You said it's close. You must keep it neatness.
Both teams are doing really well and should be finishing up right about now.
Well, while the dough is rising, it's time to make some batter, right? The teams have a mouth and a handful of chores today. I wonder if they can butter up enough to win this. See you after the break.
So our next challenge is how to make traditional Moor coffee. That's just a nice way to say we take some ground coffee beans, we put it in a small bag that we have in a kettle with water and boil it till it is pitch black, and then we drink it.
Right, teams? You've heard what to do? Now let's do it!
For stage 4, both teams will need to prepare their own farm-style Moor coffee on the fire. Farmer Redbeard will do a taste test to determine the winner.
Wait, they see how much must we...
So make 6 cups. And 6 times 4.
How many spoons must we...
4 spoons. No. That's for 2 cups. But we must make enough coffee that everyone can have. Oh, but this is Farmer Redbeard. Now you coffee is strong. Alajuza amanzi cups ezi-5 zamanzi, amanzi ashushu cups ezi-5, and kufanele lantuza coffee ama-teaspoon ayi-4 ukuze izoba strong kakhulu. Samenzela loo nto samgalelela emagini.
The wild cheetahs seem to have things under control. Let's check in with the fierce wildebeest.
You were supposed to put in 4.
No, listen. Oh. Okay, but then he says he likes raw for sugar. So yeah, we'll do it afterwards.
There was an argument about how to make the coffee because they were uncertain if what I knew, what I was doing was correct. But I asked Farmer Redbeard before I did it if I was doing the correct thing, and he said yes.
So with Hope taking the lead, it looks like both teams are ready to put the coffee on the fire. For stage 5, teams will need to shake up fresh cow's milk to churn their own butter. Farmer Redbeard will do a butter quality check to determine the winner.
Shake. What? She says shake, man. 40, 50, 60, 80, 90, 80, 11, 12, 13, 14.
When I heard that we had to make butter, I was really excited because I really wanted to know how to make butter. And especially when I learned that Farmer Redbeard did things differently to the way like the world does it.
We're shaking butter, baby.
7, 6.
We butter dancing with the wild cheetah.
And for the butter, no one was really like leading it because we all were taking chances shaking it.
It's becoming nice and creamy. Continue to shake it.
These rough kids are having too much fun dancing and shaking their butter.
If yours looks like mine, then you are done.
Almost done.
Almost done, guys. Shake.
Everyone give
You guys are nearly there. You can do this.
Right, guys, if your butter looks like mine, then you are done.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, well done. You are finished.
Thank you. Well, now that they're all buttered up, it's time to go to the next challenge.
For stage 6, The teams must use their dough from stage 3 and their fire from stage 2 to prepare stick bread. Each team member must prepare stick bread, and once again, Farmer Redbeard will do the taste test.
Guys, remember to wash your sticks.
I was excited about the stick bread challenge because all we had to do was wrap the dough we had around a stick.
Come, let's in the middle. Let's see.
So insecure. I don't want to take off.
In the middle, everyone.
Ek was net baie bang dat my brood se brand wou te hier het. En hulle het gesê die kind in ons span se brood wat die beste is, sal ons moet kies. En dan sal Farmer Redbeard dit moet probeer met fig jam en botter wat ons gemaak het.
That bread looks good. Let's hope Farmer Redbeard thinks so too.
Is it the way you like it?
We will have to see.
Okay. Time is up and it's time for Farmer Redbeard to see if you guys have what it takes to call yourselves little farmers.
Thank you guys. I had a lovely time and I hope you had as well. So to present who the challenge winners were. For the greenhouse, it was the cheetahs.
Yes!
For the fire making challenge, it was the wildebeest. And then for the butter bread and coffee making challenge, it was the cheetahs again.
All right, congratulations, Wild Cheetahs. You are the overall winners for today's challenge.
Yes!
And you have earned yourself 10 rough points.
The scoreboard never lies, so let's check our team's progress so far.
So, after a busy day on the farm, it was the Wild Cheetahs who claimed the win and raked in 10 rough points, coming back to put them in the lead on 61 points, and the Fierce Wildebeest trailing on 55 points.
It's been a day of hands-on experiences and sustainable living as the Rough Kids were giving you a taste of South African farm life.
Next week promises even greater excitement and trying challenges as the Wild Cheetahs take on the Fierce Wildebeest in an epic round 1 finale. So catch all the action next week right here on Roughing It Out. Continue to shake it, shake it.